10 tips for preventing colon cancer. If you want to prevent colon cancer, there are several steps you can take to reduce your risk. Tip number 1. Maintain a healthy weight. Obesity increases the risk of colon cancer. Several reports state that keeping a healthy weight can lower your risk of developing colon polyps, which can be a sign of a colon cancer. Both men and women who are overweight or obese have an increased risk of developing colorectal cancer, but the association appears to be higher in men. Some cancers may be less likely to develop in people who are in a healthy weight range. Breast, prostate, lung, colon, and kidney cancer are among them. Tip number 2. Exercise frequently. Exercise helps to prevent colon cancer by reducing inflammation in the body. Exercise is also taken into account. Physical activity on its own may reduce the incidence of breast cancer and colon cancer in addition to aiding with weight control. Any physical activity is good for your health. However, aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity per week for the greatest effect. You can engage in both strenuous and gentle exercise. Include at least 30 minutes of physical activity each day as a general objective. Better more. Number 3. Quit smoking. Smoking raises your chance of developing colon cancer. Free radicals are encouraged to damage DNA and mutate healthy cells when chemicals and toxins are inhaled into the body. In the large intestine, precancerous polyps can grow and eventually transform into cancerous polyps that can result in colon cancer. Flat adenomas, which are more aggressive polyps brought on by smoking, can develop in both light and heavy smokers. Tip number 4. Limit alcohol consumption. It's recommended to avoid alcohol if you want to lower your risk of developing cancer. The Canada's Guidance on Alcohol and Health describes the health concern associated with alcohol and might assist you in deciding whether or how much to drink. If you decide to drink, limit your intake to no more than 2 standard drinks per week to reduce your cancer risk as much as possible. You run a lower chance of developing cancer if you drink less alcohol. Tip number 5. Eat a healthy diet. One thing is certain, despite contradicting scientific studies on best foods to consume and the worst foods to avoid while trying to prevent colon cancer, a diet high in fruits and vegetables is healthy. Even if you have a strong family history of the disease, there is no such thing as a cancer preventive diet. There are foods that you can eat to lower your personal risk of developing colon cancer. Whatever meal you are about to eat, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, your plate should be predominantly composed of fruits and vegetables and sparsely composed of animal proteins and fats. To lower your risk of cancer, the American Cancer Society recommends eating at least 2.5 cups of fruits and vegetables, that's combined servings, per day. Fruits and vegetables are simple to incorporate into your diet. You won't have as much place on your plate for fats and animal proteins if you pile up your plates with fruits and veggies. Tip number 6. Get screened regularly. Regular screenings can detect colon cancer early when it's easier to treat. The likelihood of detecting cancer early can be increased by performing routine self-exam and undergoing screenings for malignancies such as skin, colon, cervix, and breast cancer. The likelihood of recovery increases during such time. Inquire with a medical professional about your personal cancer screening schedule. Tip number 7. Know your family history. You are more likely to develop colorectal colon cancer yourself if you have a family history of the disease. You can minimize your risk by taking action by being aware of your family's history of colorectal cancer and discussing it with your doctor. Your doctor may alter your medical management to prevent colorectal cancer or catch it as early as possible if you have numerous relatives who have been diagnosed with the disease or relatives who were diagnosed while they were young before age 50. Informing your family members of your colorectal cancer diagnosis is crucial. Tip number 8. Stay hydrated. For the sake of your body, it's time to substitute many glasses of water for that glass of wine or beer. Our general health depends on drinking water, whether it be simple, hot, cold, or fruit-infused. Water serves as the body's transportation system, carrying nutrients throughout the body and eliminating waste. Consuming foods that are high in water content and drinking fluids can help with digestion. Minerals and nutrients are more easily absorbed by the body when they are properly digested. Water is also required for the digestion of soluble fiber, which facilitate the production of well-formed soft stools that are simple to transit through the intestine. Number 9. Reduce stress. Stress hormones such as adrenaline and norepinephrine are released by the body in response to external stressors, raising blood pressure, heart rate, and blood sugar levels. This reaction, also known as the fight-or-flight response, aids a person in acting more forcefully and swiftly to flee a perceived threat. Fight-or-flight response can be damaging if it is brought on by long-term or chronic stress, even while it aids the body in managing temporary stress. Chronic stress has been linked to digestive issues, heart disease, high blood pressure, and a compromised immune system, according to research. Tip number 10. Get enough sleep. According to significant study, those who get little sleep are more likely to develop cancer. Particularly short sleep duration has been linked to a higher risk of colon polyps that can be developed into cancer. Reduced sleep duration has been linked in some studies to an increased risk of stomach cancer in older persons, as well as probable association with thyroid, bladder, head, and neck malignancies. In research using mice, interrupted sleep sparked certain types of inflammation that aided tumor development. In trials using mice, people who reported having intermediate or poor sleep quality experienced fragmented sleep, which led to a certain types of inflammation that aided tumor growth and spread. Remember, preventing colon cancer requires a commitment to a healthy lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.